Hey everyone, my name is Alex. I'm the operations manager here at Discover Corps. We are starting a new monthly interview with our team here in San Diego as well as Costa Rica. We have some amazing people on our team that have traveled all over the world. So I think this could be a really interesting experience for all of you to learn a little bit about us. I actually just got back from East Africa, from Tanzania, with our local partners there and was able to experience the beauty of the country as well as the people and the wildlife, obviously. So I wanted to tell you a little bit more about that. Tanzania is an amazing country. It sits in East Africa, and the Rift Valley runs right through Tanzania to form arguably one of the most beautiful areas of the world. Where we're based is right at the base of Kilimanjaro in a small village called Raul Village. Raul is, to me, it's everything you think of when you think of Africa. It's a small village, dirt roads, and right out the back is Kilimanjaro, this beautiful snow-capped mountain. Everyone says hi to you as you come down the street. By day two, you feel like it's home. And that's something that's just so unique to me. Our staff that we have in Tanzania is one of a kind. Our local director there, her name is Mama Simba. She is a beautiful personality that I've personally been working with now for over 6 years. Actually, my first time in Tanzania was in 2013, where, I spent about a month out there with her and her family. And this was actually my second time returning, and I brought my family this time. And I've also actually hosted Mama Simba here in the United States. So it's a really personal relationship, and I think that's what is such a unique angle to this experience, is that you have time that is spent with her family, and everyone that is there in Raul Village, who really, they're one big family at the end of the day. You see how everyone is not only interrelated, but also works together, goes to church together, does a lot of things to benefit the community together. She's the type of person that sees everyone as family. She brings you right into the community, right into her group of people that she's grown up with there, and really shows you the true side of Tanzania. And it's not just her, it's Mama Simba. There's a whole team of staff that you'll meet when you go there. There's a woman, Mama Digna, that cooks all of the meals. She is a saint, cooks some of the best food I've ever had. And really, you feel like family after you spend time there. Throughout the trip, we saw every side of Tanzania that you could imagine, from small cultural gatherings, of the local Chaga tribe, for example, to the Big Five wildlife out in the safari parks. You really see it all, which is what I think really makes this trip special. So we went to one of the schools that we've been working with now as a company for over 10 years, and we saw not only the work that we're currently doing, which is teaching English in a lot of the local classrooms, but also doing a lot of refurbishments to the buildings there. And it's amazing how much we've done in, arguably not that long of a time, where, you see the classrooms that are finished versus those that are not, and it's like night and day. These rooms are bright. They have brand new chalkboards. They have beautiful, just painted walls, new roofs, new cement floors. Then you go into the other buildings, and they're completely falling apart. Desks are decrepit. The walls are brown color. The roof doesn't look safe. So the teacher sat down with me and even told me that because we're doing that in the classrooms, more children are coming to school. It's amazing. So when you come to visit, you'll have a chance to help out in these schools, to meet the children, to meet the staff, and really help out firsthand on these meaningful projects. Mama Simba is also a person that is always looking out for the best in people, whether it be our travelers, myself, my family who went with me, but also the community as a whole. She also sends a lot of children to school. She had told me actually in the past that she sends dozens of kids to school. And I didn't really know what that meant. I was like, that's amazing. That sounds like a lot of work. But when I was there this time, school was actually starting on one of my last days in Tanzania. And kids were showing up to her door, waiting for their supplies, waiting for their uniforms. And Mama Simba was the one providing them with all of this. And for us here in the US, it's one of those things that really hits you once you're there in Tanzania. The cost of a uniform, the cost of the school fees, it's quite minimal. It's a couple $100s a year. But for these kids, I mean, that could be years of savings for their family. So to see someone providing this, these resources that allow the kids to go to school is, I mean, it's mind-blowing. And really, it hit home for me when I was there, and really saw it in action. And these kids are going to the same schools that we work in. So it's kind of cool to see that connection where you have the kids getting all of their supplies, really having this relationship with our staff on the ground, and then us being able to go there and help them in action at the school. And it's just an amazing experience. Yeah. What's really cool is to see the kids and how much they love it when we visit. The funny thing is when you enter the classroom, and I mean, these classrooms are not what you would typically experience maybe here in the US. There could be upwards of 60 kids and one teacher in a classroom. So it's just, I always say it's like organized chaos. But when you enter that classroom, there is so much energy. The kids are so excited to see you. Being able to see kids excited to come to school because we were there. And then during free time, getting to know them, getting to know the teachers as well. I think for the teachers too, it's a big treat for us to come and, on our time off, come and visit them and, see how things are there and help out and actually make a difference. So, in addition to the projects, we go out on safari. So, it's one of those things I think a lot of people envision, what a safari is like, the animals you'll see, but really it's that first day. You wake up in the morning, you get up early, you get in the safari car, going along the dirt roads, you pay the entrance fee and get into the park, and you see your first zebra, then your first lion, then your first giraffe. And it really is, it's one of those just surreal experiences that I think is really once in a lifetime. So really what I'm getting at is that this experience just really pulls together the best of Tanzania. I mean, arguably the best of East Africa. And I think that by joining us in Tanzania, you'll see a side that I don't think you'd be able to see otherwise. And you'll meet friends for life. I mean, really, you'll meet friends and family there that you may return to. So I've been working with Discover Corps now for about 6 years. And, all of the places that we go are beautiful. We work with amazing people, amazing projects all across the world. But Tanzania, I mean, hands down, sticks out to me. It's just one of the most unique places. And it really boils down to just the people. I encourage you really to take some time, watch the video that's below on Mama Simba, and hear a little bit about her from herself. And if you have any questions at all, I'd be glad to connect you with any alumni that have visited in the past. I'd also be glad to speak with you as well. So just let me know.